And then the one there is for 7.
He rose to the highest level in terms of diplomacy. It's not easy to find somebody rising to that level. We've only had Boutros Ghali, and then we've had Koffi at Annan as Africans who have risen to the position of Secretary General of the United Nations. So in a way they have opened the door for future Africans to also be able to achieve that opportunity or the kind of level in diplomacy. But I came here because when Kofi Annan passed away, we were not able to join the family and the people of Ghana in paying our respects. But we know that after the elections of 2007, 2008 in Kenya, there was a moment of unrest in the country, and a lot of people were lost their lives. About 1,400 Kenyans lost their lives. There's a lot of destruction of property and so forth. Many people were displaced. But through the peace mediation, Kofi Annan steered a team involving the late Benjamin Mkapa, president of Tanzania, and Madame Gracia Machel from Southern Africa. And they helped Kenya through a mediation process that lasted principally 42 days at the Serena Hotel. And during that period, Kenya was able to move away from the edge of the cliff, if I would put it that way. And we found our feet and our direction as a nation. And in the process, we were able then to midwife, after that, the Grand Coalition government. Subsequently, we were able to put together the 2010 Constitution and a referendum that has bestowed to the Kenyan people a very progressive constitution. And that is a process that started with that mediation of Kofi Annan. So I think it was important that since I'm here, this would be a good opportunity to pay respects to him, not just for myself, but on behalf of the people of Kenya, to express our gratitude also to the people of Ghana, that during our hour of need, they stepped forward to help us bridge our differences. And today, Kenya is moving forward progressively. And the visit of the president in Ghana has just cemented that cordial relationship. President Ruto's state visit to Ghana and his partnership with the President Nana Addo have just cemented that partnership between Kenya and Ghana.
Your Excellency, the people-to-people relations will be enhanced if we can facilitate movement of people, of goods, of services across borders. As I have informed you, we have removed all visa requirements for travelers, citizens, including those of Guinea-Bissau. They can now travel to Kenya without requirement of any visa, as are other citizens traveling to Kenya. I will also consider, Your Excellency, your request to explore possibilities of Kenya Airways, which now flies to Dakar, which is 30 minutes away from here, to look at possibilities of including Guinea-Bissau as part of their footprint in travel across West Africa as a mechanism of enhancing mobility, integration, movement of people in our continent as we collectively support the Africa Continental Free Trade Area mechanism that will support trade in our region. Let me thank you for agreeing to participate in the World Bank's 21st International Development Association, which will be held in Nairobi between 28th and 29th. Again, for us as people in the global south, as people in the developing economies, to have a candid conversation on our priorities with our multilateral development banks on raising concessional resources to underwrite and support the development of our economies, of our countries, and of our region. It will be an important occasion for us to set the correct priorities for our continent, and I'm looking forward, Mr. President, to your participation, your insights, your ideas, suggestions, and your wisdom in driving this process. Mr. President, again, on behalf of my delegation and I, to thank you very, very sincerely for making us feel at home in Guinea-Bissau.